Okay, so here's like a little update on my life, right? So I recently just turned 21, right? Not that long ago, like September 2000 September 3rd. I officially turned 21. All right, hooray, right? I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do, right? But I already have like a sense of like, this is exactly what I'm do. Which this is exactly what I. What the fuck, bro? I get to start like a motherfucker when I'm like passionate about stuff, right? So I'm in that stage of my life where I'm still trying to figure out how like to actually make this shit work, right? Because the thing is, I've always been the type of guy to like who already know what he wants to do, right? Which is business. I love business. Everything that has to do with business, I love, right? I love everything about business. I actually have I've started my own clothing brand. Like actually, you see this? Where is it? Right here. You see this hoodie right here? I started this company when I was in seventh grade, Neogushima Apparel. Right, it used to be called Cool Jazz Empire. I thought I was the coolest nigga ever, bro. But this shit right here, bro, this was my first ever company when I was in seventh grade. That's when I started. That was like in 2016, right? I was in seventh grade at the time, right? I've always been like an entrepreneur, right? So I've always had like that passion and that like drive for business, right? So I kind of like always knew what I wanted to do. Even when I was in high school and people were still trying to figure out like exactly what they wanted to do, I've always knew like business is my route, right? But I'm at a stage in my life right now where I'm trying to figure out exactly how this shit is gonna click, how I'm gonna make this shit work, right? Because business is more of like a tactic world, right? You got to get in this shit knowing like exactly how to move, right? And having mentors and people to help you guide and give you a roadmap on how to like actually achieve success is very helpful, very very helpful. And I'm I'm not fortunate enough to have those type of people in my life, right? And even if I did have those type of people in my life, I'm the type of guy that like wants to like do the shit by myself. I want to learn how to make the mistakes on my own, which I've had, especially with my clothing brand Neogushima. Like I said, I've had this shit for 7 years, right? Coming on 7 years, half a decade, right? I actually signed a licensing contract with Amazon about 3 years ago. So my hoodies, Neogushima apparel, right, is on Amazon, right? All you gotta do is go on Amazon, put Neogushima, which is Niyugushima, right? Just put Neogushima on Amazon, and you're gonna see all my hoodies, especially this one right here. That's my company logo. It's really, man. It's a whole thing. But I've definitely had my like trials and errors, right? Especially starting my first brand when I was in seventh grade, like I said, right? So I've had to like learn and adapt as I go. But like I said, man, I'm in this. I'm at for what the fuck? I'm at a stage in my life where I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Like I'm still trying to figure out like how to move and how to like get shit going, right? The biggest lesson that I've learned since I've been in business is risk, man. Risk management or even risk in general. It's in how the human mind will try to protect you from risks, right? Like, man, business is tricky as fuck, bro. It's very very tricky. It's very very tricky, and there's a lot of risk involved. You can start a business, right, and invest thousands of dollars into it, and that shit will fail. It will fail, bro, and you just lost thousands of dollars, right? But on the flip side, right, you could start a business, invest thousands of dollars, turn that thousands of dollars into millions or even billions of dollars, right? That's the beauty of business, but there's a great risk to it. A very, 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 it's very, very risky. You know, like that's the most like that's the biggest fear factor, especially for new people that are getting into this business world. The fear of risking everything, right, for a like a for the possibility of a big payout is like the one of the most scariest feelings ever. So, even me, like even though I've been in this game for a while, like it's still I still get that fear, right, of going into a new thing, right? Because it's very, very risky, bro. Like it's very risky. And another thing about business is like the government, the law, and all that shit is involved, bro. So you could fuck up major, and you could end up in jail, bro. Like it's that serious. But like I said, bro, there's always a flip side to that, right? You could be really successful, like bro. It just takes one business to take off, and you're set for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you will never have to worry about financial time. You never have to worry about anything, right? It just takes one. But it's that risk that stops most people, even me, right? Stops people from going from here to this level, right? From elevating to another level, man. It's that fear factor that really like gets you, right? So I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to like adapt and learn how to like surpass that, right? And I'm trying to do this shit on my own, right? And I will say, bro, one thing that I hate, one thing that I hate is when successful people, right, go on a podcast or a show or something, and they talk about how, oh, business is about this and this and this, right? About having passion and all. No, bro, I will not lie to you, bro. That's a bunch of bullshit, bro. Business is hard. It's very, very hard. It's very hard, right? I guess if you're passionate about something, that helps. It helps, right? But a lot of successful people, they add a bunch of fluff to it to make it sound all sweet and shit. It's not sweet, bro. It's very hard. My bad for that little tangent I just went on, bro. I just wanted to kind of like come on here and keep it a stack with you on what the fuck's been going on, right? But man, if you enjoy the video or if you learned something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, my boy.